Hello and welcome to another PlanetDestiny video. This is Patrick Casey, otherwise known as Holtzman, and today I will be showing you how to do the Nightfall Strike solo. This is the week of October 28th, and the Nightfall is the Nexus. This week's modifiers of note are heavily shielded and highly aggressive enemies appear in greater numbers, angry, minions of the darkness won't flinch even after massive damage, juggler, no ammo drops for your equipped weapon, void burn, void damage from any source is greatly increased, and nightfall. If you die, or if the whole fire team dies, you're going back to orbit. If you have any void damage weapons, bring them along. My personal loadout for this is Vision of Confluence, as I don't have Atheon's Epilogue, Praetor's Revenge Sniper Rifle, and then Truth as my heavy weapon. You can also use a light machine gun, but I found that using a rocket launcher was just generally better for clearing out all the adds. Be sure to bring plenty of ammo sense, because Juggler is active and you will be using them a little bit more than you normally would. Let's go ahead and get started. When you spawn in, go ahead and kill anything that's in the general area just to pick up any special or heavy weapon drops. Continue on into the first room of the Nexus. You're pretty much going to be standing right here in this little hallway. Duck into the alcove if you need a little bit more cover. The first group that comes out, I usually just used a rocket launcher to take them out, and then from there, just kind of use your sniper rifle to take out the servitors. The reason I like using Praetor's Revenge here is that if you land a precision shot on an enemy, they're going to explode for void damage and damage everything around them. So if you take out one of the lesser enemies, it'll probably take out all the other lesser enemies and some of the greater ones as well around them. After you kill the first servitor, two more will spawn. They won't really come into the alcove, so just duck back in if you need any more cover. Be aware that any of the melee type vandals or dregs will come into there, so be ready to take them out as quickly as possible. Please be careful if you use a rocket launcher. I accidentally killed myself once or twice just trying to fire, and I ended up hitting the edge of the alcove. Once you've killed all the servitors, the doors to the second floor will open up, and you can go ahead and go in there. Be sure to clear out all the adds and pick up any extra ammo that you see laying around. You will need it, and Juggler makes us a pretty big pain. Continue on killing all the adds. When you get to the next Vex area, there's going to be a couple mobs that are going to be a little bit different than the other ones. All the Harpies will have arc damage shields on them, so be careful with those. Then the ones of note are the Minotaurs. Those will be doing void damage, so please be careful, take it slow, and don't die to them. As you can see in the video, I'm just kind of holding back a little bit more. Praetor's Revenge, when fully upgraded, will take 3 shots to take out a Minotaur, that is an elite Minotaur, and 1 shot to take out one of the normal health Minotaurs. When you've cleared this massive area of Vex adds, go ahead and go down and go into the cave. You're going to encounter a couple little groups of Vex. Just kind of kill them slowly. They are still a threat if you let them kind of overwhelm you. Just hang back and slowly kill them. Once you take out all these, keep going forward into the cave, and you're going to see the final boss, Sekrion. Now, clearing this room is quite a pain. I died the first time I went in there because I tried to jump down, and there's about 6 Minotaurs, I believe, down in there, and if they all kind of start shooting at you, it's really hard to avoid splash damage, and you'll eventually die. So what I do is I stand up top with my sniper rifle, and then just start pecking them off one by one. Count how many are there. I believe there's 6 there. And slowly kill them. It's worth noting that there will be a Minotaur that spawns behind you if you stand up on top of this ledge, so be ready to take it out with a rocket or an LMG burst. Now, for the actual fight, it's best to try to cheese this. You can try to stand up top here, but in my experience, if you're the only one in the group, Sekrion just kind of bombards that one area, and you're never really able to get any damage on him. What I do is jump up on top of the ring above Sekrion. It'll take you a while to figure out what works best for your class. I use a Gunslinger Hunter in this video and triple jump for just this specific jump. What I do is I kind of run off to the right, and there's a little banister that I can jump down and then triple jump across to the ring that's above Sekrion. There's some other places that you can jump up to, but I found that this is the easiest method for me. If you're having trouble with it, maybe try the strike on normal mode so you can understand how to better get up into this one area and not worry about dying so often. In the specific kill for the video that I did, I chose to kill the Minotaurs from the cheese spot instead of the normal ledge. This was because it's just easier for me to jump there without having to worry about the boss possibly spawning while I'm getting into position. From here, there's a few things to note about this cheese spot. You're not going to be able to just shoot Sekrion down from the big open portal in the center. There's going to be 2 levels of rings. The top one is the one that you're going to be standing on to kind of, stop any incoming damage. Reposition around this as ads spawn, since they will be able to get angles on you from certain angles. And if you're wanting to damage Sekrion, go down to the first little level of ring and shoot in between the first and second rings. It takes a little bit to get used to this, but it'll end up taking you about 30 or so shots from a sniper rifle, or about 3 mags worth of ammo from an LMG. You're going to want to try to go back into cover quite often, because Sekrion still can hit you with splash damage from here. This isn't going to be just a simple stand here and shoot fight. You're going to have to be repositioning a lot. If there's any ads that spawn, I chose to go ahead and kill them just to limit any of the damage that could possibly income onto me. The hobgoblins will kind of throw grenades up there. I haven't had any actually successfully land up there, but they do kind of hit up there and then they'll roll off. So just be aware that you can still take damage, and it's still very, very possible to die up here. I hope these tips have helped you. If you have any of your own, feel free to share them. This has been Patrick Casey with PlanetDestiny.com, your guide to the Destiny universe.